Yes, what up? It's a Triple B here with a last minute live. Because I was depressed. I was lonesome, and I thought, link up with the funds. Link up with the funds, man. Link up with the fun. But there's a lot to talk about. Obviously, Son Edwards at the weekend. There is the so-called Day of Reckoning, which is some satanic sickness. You know, Gay J, Wallin, Wilder, Parker, you know, all these fights, man. So there's a lot to talk about, man. My boy James Foster, Sonny has a 60-inch reach. Every other flyweight has 64 to 67. I'm amazed he achieved as much as an outboxer with a very short reach. Respect. Well, yeah, but I think they exaggerated Bam Rodriguez's reach. They said he's got 7-inch reach advantage. Now, by the way, they measure it arm to arm, the end of your arm to the end of your arm. It's not right. You got to halve it. You got to halve it to be accurate. But he didn't seem to have that much longer arms. But yeah, long arms make a lot of difference, man. My boy Barrow Community Page Garage, thank you, brother. My boy here is does good things for the community, helping people out. God bless you, brother. Misty Morning says hello. My boy without first like. Yeah, like. I always forget that, man. Like, because it protects the channel, man. Yes, Triple B, what up, brother? Lee Talks Boxing. There's no live without Lee Talks Boxing. War Sonny. Sonny, you know, you've got to give him a lot of respect, Sonny. He didn't make excuses. And I didn't expect him to. He was gutsy, you know. He didn't have the firepower to hang with Rodriguez. But a lot of people be asking, why didn't he box more on the back foot? Why didn't he box more on the back foot? Hopefully we can get Sonny on the channel again. He can explain. So, yeah, that's right, Alex, fella. Beast boxing basement, because we are base, man. Yeah, my doctor is a doctor of female genital mutilation. Big up, Chubby. And there's the respect. Yeah. Are we going to get Adam Smith back? He was interviewed on DAZN. And if you notice, you know, I said I did a couple of videos going, ain't no way that guy has had cancer. It's bullshit. And they all said, oh, it's so good to have you back after having cancer. And he looked down because he knew it was a lie, man. My man got the proper ways. Christmas is nonsense. I celebrate the real birth of Jesus, which historically is in September. You know, the original Christmas is a pagan festival, and the same thing with the fake Santa Claus. Saint Nicholas is a real story, but the Santa Claus thing is not a pagan. So whatever, man. Big up, Chubby. Thank you, brother. Big up to you. What's going on? What do you guys think about Sonny? To me, you know, I've obviously softened towards Sonny because he came on the channel. You know, he showed guts, and in that fight, he showed guts. Some people say he quit. I'm not sure, but you know, I feel bashed up, and there's no point going on. I don't know how I feel about it. What do you guys think about that? Did he quit? Did he quit? Did he quit? Or did his corner decide to pull him out? That's the question. Sonny showed great heart, very respectful after the defeat. Yeah, he was. And you know, I changed my prediction because my prediction 3 months ago was that Bam would win in 10 rounds, which is almost on the button. But then, you know, I don't know, I bought into the Sonny thing, the boxing. He looked like he had a great camp. I thought Bam looked fat. There is a big question, though. There is a big question about Sonny's IV. Sorry, not Sonny. Bam. Did he have intravenous rehydration? And we didn't see the real weigh-in. We had a ceremonial weigh-in, which is fake. It's deceitful. Apparently, Sonny's going to Eritrea with Emperor Michael on an oil drilling mission. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're into black women in Ethiopia, you might be able to find some nice black women. I don't know what's happened to Michael. You know, he disappeared. He's disappeared. He hasn't uploaded on his channel, so I don't know what's going on, man. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want to impress people they don't like. Will Rogers. I know who Will Rogers is, but that's bang on. And the truth is, marketing, advertising convinces us we need things we don't want or need. You know, I mean, it's nice. Oh, you feel so good. Oh, you got a new pair of trousers. You got a new shirt. But does this improve your life? Well, not really, man. I mean, some women are obviously attracted to guys dressing slick and so on, but these are not real things in the world. These are not real things in the world. I'm finding it very hard to smoke this cigarette, man. Someone showed heart and tried to go toe-to-toe. He was outgunned. A lot of people think that was a weird decision, a very weird decision to fight toe-to-toe with Rodriguez, who had superior firepower. Sonny did say, though, when his eye got hurt, he couldn't judge the distance properly, and he had to hang with him, and also, excuse me, Bam, his speed and distancing was very good. So, you know, like I said, I hope people get him back on the channel. He said he was up for it, Sonny. He very kindly said he was up for it. So yeah, but most people's questions would be, why did you decide to trade with Bam, who's a superior puncher and who's aggressive? That would be it, man. Lee talks boxing. Same with Dubon vs Joyce situation. I don't really consider it a quit if they're worried about long-lasting eye damage. There's a difference, right? No, obviously I understand, you know, but we've seen elements, many people that have gone through some terrible damage and still gone through. And to my knowledge, how many boxers have we seen lose an eye because they had an eye injury? I don't know of any, right? Dubon definitely quit, right? And the history has shown that he will quit. He quit against Usyk when Usyk hardly landed a shot. He quit. He was about to quit against Lorena. He had to be talked into going on, I think at the end of round 1 or 2, by his corner. So, no, Dubon was a quitter. I just, but Sonny had taken a lot of shots, and you know, also, Warren, Sonny started going on about Dubon had an orbital fracture, but there was no evidence of this ever given. There was no evidence of this given. I don't believe him. Oh, we had to go to the Moorfield or whatever eye hospital, and there was no evidence. I don't believe it. I think he's lying. But I'm more likely to believe Sonny. Boycott Air Max and Bud Light for sure. Power and physical strength mean a lot in that fight. Yeah, I thought Rodriguez would be drained, you know, because he looked fat about 2 or 3 months before. He was moving back down from Superfly. However, Sonny made it very clear, right, that he suspected Bam Rodriguez of going for IV drips to rehydrate. So, did that happen? I believe so. Favorite prospects in boxing? I guess it depends how you define prospects. I mean, I consider the heavyweight to the premium division by far. So I would go Bakadir Zololov. Richard Torres. I don't think Richard will make it that far, but there's not a lot there. Izalov, a prospect. I mean, he's this guy who keeps on going back to the amateurs and beating people up. But yeah, he would be my number one pick. If I had to invest money, it'd be Bakadir Izalov. Hello, Lolita. What's up? That's a slightly creepy name. Easy to... How he got battered in the streets by some 15-year-olds after watching it. Well, he's only small, man. He's like 5'3", isn't he? And even outside of making a weight, he's probably only about 120 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my boy Prince D, Wallin, Wilder, and Miller treble. God bless you, Shelby. Prince D, not out of the question. I put money on Jarrell Miller when the odds came out because they're ridiculous. There's 7.0, aka 6-1 on Miller. Now it's 3-1 on Miller, so it's halved. So that's definitely a good bet. And Dubois quit often, and Miller is strong. He's not the most gifted, I would say, but he keeps on coming. You can see him making Dubum quit. Dubum has quit almost 3 times, man. So that's a good one. Wilder, you think Wilder? Ooh, to me, the value is Joseph Parker because Wilder's almost 40. You know, he's had 2 beatings from Tyson Fury. He has had 1 round in like 2 years. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be confident in that bet. You could get 5.5 on Parker. Wallin winning. Yes, it's not impossible. Gage has a kind of mental, he's beaten twice in the amateurs. Wallin is a difficult fighter, but he's sometimes not that good. Obviously, his biggest fight was against Tyson Fury and Gasayev. But he's not a huge puncher. Yes, Gage is gun shy, but I don't know. It's a difficult one. You can get 3-1 or 4.0 on Wallin, and he's an old driller, so he's used to smashing black women like Gage. Sonny knows he can only get well paid if he's in wars against top fights. Well, I'd heard that, and they were going. He deliberately went for took risks and went for a war, and it was a good fight, even though it was the wrong fight for Sonny. It was a good fight. It was an entertaining fight. I wouldn't say I was on the edge of my seat, but I was. It was an exciting fight. Sonny landed his shots. He didn't have the power. On the other hand, you could say, well, he only, he would have got that penny regardless, win or lose. So I don't know. There's just not a lot at flyweight, bro. Michael Maloney, the IBF is a pure disgrace. Yeah, they stripped Jay Opataya. I mean, it's a joke. They're known to strip people very easily. They stripped Tyson Fury about a week after he beat Vladimir, and he got Glazkov. He's Charles Martin, right, for the vacant title, and Glazkov hurt his leg, and then Gage fought Martin. Yeah, they are a disgrace. Pitts Brosnan, Chippy, how's it going, homie? Yeah, I'm all right, brother. I'm trying to live the life. You know what I mean? Good to catch another live stream. Been busy. Joseph Fritzl Maxim. Interesting, man. Interesting. How are the kids? I'm saying, some guy, yo. Pierce, everyone like the video. Yeah, if you could, it'd be Lita. Like. It protects the haterism. It protects the haters. Oh, Lee talks about Peter McGrail fight was a surprise, but he'll win the rematches. That was very surprising. Peter McGrail looked awesome. He was what's the guy? Jericho O'Quinn. And he was dominating him, and he got caught with one shot. The problem is in boxing, at a professional level, if you have a weak chin, you're gonna have problems. What's McGrail's chin like? I mean, he was expected to be the next superstar. Yeah, it's very interesting, man. Thanks, man. I was trying to make it as creepy as possible. Yeah, cheers. Sonny put up a better fight against the 13-year-old Bengalis. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, that's a myth. I don't know if they're Bengalis, but something happened, man. Lethal supposed to Wallin is an opponent. Unironically, has zero chance of winning. Right. In a real fight, he wouldn't beat Joshua, in my opinion. I don't know, brother. But I mean, obviously I lean towards Gay J, and they want the Gay J Wilder or Gay J Miller fight. But Wallin is a difficult guy to hit cleanly. He's got fair boxing skills. He has been brought in to lose, but I don't think he realizes that. Oh, Pierce Brosnan says, I think Wallin's fundamentals will see him through Gay J. What is oil drilling fundamentals? I don't know, man. I would suggest it's a 12-rounder, right? I mean, he's sort of impressed with Tyson Fury, but the cut was horrible, and that changes the game plan. Was he flattered by that fight? Yeah, probably. Apart from that, would you say he's ever been that great in a fight? No, not really, man. How many fights will go to distance? Looks like there will be a lot of stoppages. 8-1 on 5 fights, not lasting stretch. Well, that's a good question. So Opataya will smash Ellis Zora probably in 3 rounds. I believe Jarrell Miller will stop Daniel Duquette, Daniel Triple Knee in probably about 6 to 8 rounds, maybe 10, right? I think Bivol will stop Lyndon Arthur. Lyndon Arthur's tough, but he's just a level below. And Bivol hasn't stopped many people, but I believe he will bust his face up. So that's 3. Gay J. Wallin. Intuitively, my thought is Gay J will win by stoppage in 9-10 rounds. Wilder, Parker, yeah, you imagine that would by stoppage. So yeah, where did you find those odds, bro? Where did you find those odds? Because I haven't seen that, but that's interesting. Opataya needs to stop cherry picking. His last 2 opponents have been dross. Yeah, but he is very talented. There's not a lot of cruiserweight. I think you've been a little hard on him. He's a young champion. The Bradis win, you've got to thank him on it, and I believe that he's the future of the cruiserweight division. Milan, my boy, big up. The Triple B, back with another live, courtesy of Turkey Al Sheikh. I'm on top of his, my boy Shane Murphy knows his boxing, bro. I need to watch more of them, but I'm not convinced by Ford. I don't know if it's just me, but the atmosphere has been heavy lately. I reckon it feels upon us. God was history. Well, let's be clear, right? The day of reckoning on the 23rd of December, which was the original date for Fury Usyk, is a very important date in the Saturnistic calendar. It's the end of Saturnia. It's very important. And they've been pointing these videos out with zombies, and it's very creepy. Yeah, there's something very weird going on, man. I'm so disappointed in Tyrone Wolf. He let us down big time. I don't. I think Tyrone is his own man. I think he's his own man. And he's erratic, so, Guys, don't usually spoil the party in boxing. Unless have a pressure style like Povetkin or Lara. I can't see pillow punching while he didn't do anything. Wait. Well, I don't think Wallin's got the power to scare Gage, but Gage seems so gun shy. Franklin didn't have the power to worry KJ, but he was still gun shy. So it's a very weird one. Wallin has a chance, even though he's been what? KJ has been brought in to lose. Sorry, he's been brought in to lose. Who knows when AJ gets past Rana? I believe Wallin will have a better engine. I just can't. I just think. Firstly, he's clean. I'm almost certain he's clean. Yeah, and that gives him a big disadvantage against the PED. Yeah, the PED monster, the behemoth KJ. So yeah, it's an interesting fight. It's an interesting fight. I just think the lack of firepower for Wallin, even though I heard Gassiev will let him down. A shout out to Christmas Turkey I'll shake. Miller vs. Duval is interesting. Miller has made it to the fight this time, so maybe he's cut a deal with the establishment. Yeah, because he got stitched up, didn't he? He's failed 2 tests, and KJ was not confident against him, and when he shoved KJ was worried, and his head wasn't right. So they brought in Fat Andy, but Fat Andy still knocked him out. Maybe, who knows? But they seem to be pushing a KJ Miller fight. Addy says, you sound cracked off and sniffed up. No, I'm not. I don't do that. WBA now, right, 225 pounds super cruiser belt. And they decided to rename it Bridger, like the WBC. On paper, actually, I agree with it. And people go, well, Wilder and Usyk managed to, win heavyweight titles within that weight division. I mean, the guys are so big these days. Big Bang is like 287 pounds or something, man. It should be. You look like a skinny Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy is a disgusting degenerate, a filthy, dirty piece of shit. So isn't he meant to be, being sent to jail, but then allegedly he's not mentally competent? I don't believe that, man. They're protecting him. Hopefully Fury's the underdog against Usyk, easy money. This far, he's not. Fury's the favorite, only by a bit. Easy money. Do you mean what? You think it's easy money for a Tyson Fury fight? Yeah. Hi, Chubby, version. I'll hide you, brother. I hope you're well. I think Shane Murphy is too hardcore. He's too hardcore, man. He knows too much. Rakhimov Nunez. I don't know, brother. I don't want to say. I haven't looked into it. I think my boy Shane Murphy is a serious hardcore fan, brother. Well done. Joshua knocks out Wallin in 3 rounds. Wallin is rubbish, no gear. I think he will stop Wallin, but I don't think it'll be that early. I've never been impressed by Wallin. He lacks pop. He looks messy, but I think KJ will stop him, but not that early, man. I would have a straw 115, fly 125, bantam 135, blah blah. Same day wins. I get it, but I don't think you need to alter the original weights. You need to get rid of straw weight, get rid of minimum weight, get rid of a lot of these weights. The UFC, these weights were originally made in the early 1900s, right? So they didn't have, people were a lot smaller. The average height of a British Tommy was 5'2". So, but yeah, they need to. The UFC weights are more up to date, but I don't know, man. Oh, Evgeny Tishenko is a WBA super cruiserweight champ. Yeah, but they've also said they'll call it bridgerweight now. But yeah, he is. He's a decent fighter, a very good amateur, a very good amateur. He's had one loss. I can't remember who, but Michael Ryan, that sounds about right. Wallin is a club fighter. AJ should stop him. He's beaten better fighters. He has, but he's so gun shy, AJ. You know, and that's the worry. That's the worry. Yeah, Wallin is useless. You guys are beginning to talk me into. The anomaly that stands out is that he went the distance with Fury. Now, obviously, Fury's not a huge puncher, and Fury got cut, so he had to protect the cut. But that's his basic claim to fame. I think AJ will stop Wallin, but I don't think he's as bad as people say. Nunes is 25-1 with 25 KOs, but he's fought no one. He's an unknown commodity. And often these guys fall on their face, you know. Engels Pedrosa. Does anyone remember Engels Pedrosa? He was knocking everyone out. And then they slip up as they get bigger. Even Acelino Freitas got dropped by Barry Jones, who stopped like no one. Joe Joyce, the real James Skin. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Irish Joe Joyce, the bare knuckle king. Yeah, for sure, man. Fury is still the favorite, even after how he performed against Ngannou. Yeah, but it's dropped the odds. It's dropped the odds. Makhmudov is Caballo. Now that's an interesting fight. And Makhmudov is like, you get like 8-1 or 9.0 on Caballo. Is he worth more than that? I would look at his record, right? And Makhmudov is very crude. He's very strong, but he's very crude. And I thought, can Caballo outbox him? Remember, Carlos Takam did very well against Makhmudov and could have got the decision. At those odds, I need to look at Caballo. You have to look at the fights as well. Has he got the skills to outbox Makhmudov? It's an interesting fight, man. Pebble weight, the weight of a singular pebble. Yeah. Mike Maloney. Alan Babbage is pimping Lady Savage in Soho. She rinsed him. Yeah, you remember Alan Babbage? Like, he got destroyed in a round. And remember, I gave you that tip, 14-1. And, he had his moment in the light. And he married Lady, some 17-year-old girl. Yeah, it's all a bit weird, man. Pierce Brosnan, I wish you Merry Christmas. See you, Chubby. Oh, thank you, brother. Oh, hopefully you can do a live on Christmas Day. I actually have been invited to dinner, so I've actually got a old relative that suddenly said they wanted Chubby to come to dinner. So, but hopefully I can do that. Yeah. Promoters build up these average fighters to make their top fighters look good. Smoke and mirrors. Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure. Cowboy, watch. Wallin is a bigger oil driller than BP. Who's BP, brother? Sonny, David Diamante, Caleb Plant, right? And Otto Wallin are the biggest oil drillers in boxing. Caballo got dropped a couple of times last fight against nobody. Ooh, in which case that doesn't sound good because he can punch Makhmudov. He can punch. Gay Juicy J. HOB, I'm lying here. I'm straight. No, you're not. You're a batty man. Prince D. Stars makes fights. Gay J. Don't like that southpaw jab. Also, arrest Bill Gates for crimes against humanity. The latter, absolutely. Will it happen? The whole system is bent. The whole system is crooked. So, no, I don't see it happening. Gage don't like that southpaw jab. I still think Wallin Gage will be an interesting fight. I just think at some stage, Joshua will realize that Wallin hasn't got the power, right? He hasn't got the power to hold him off, and he'll stop being a coward. I think Joshua beats Wallin, but Wallin could do better than people think. Yeah, and it's still an interesting fight. it's still an interesting fight. I just can't see, knowing how boxing works as well, that that they would allow a one-in win. You know, so even if he goes the distance and people think he should win, I don't think they give it to him, man. KJ, wish me Merry Christmas, please. Shut up, KJ. I wish you a batty Christmas. Live with a panel near Christmas. Yeah, right. So Sonny said he'd do a live, which is good of him, but he's in Saudi Arabia. But yeah, I'd definitely like to. There's plenty of people to invite on. My boy Acoustics, bro, like, comment, subscribe, donate, share, yeah, all of that. And I'd like to say thank you to my boy Shane Bongos, who supported the channel many times. You know, very generous. His boy Sly Teen also gave me a buy me a coffee, which you can find down there. And Adab Drew did £40 on Cash App. So yeah, man, I've got my fans are the best. Forget about Ricky Hatton. Yeah, it won't happen. He funds everyone, like you said. It's corrupt, but we can help. And that's the thing. There's a difference between thinking who would win if it was real, if it wasn't corrupt, but who will win knowing it is corrupt. Yeah. Wally is all right, nothing special. He's another one where he has fundamentals and an all right chin and nothing else. Yeah, he's a weak puncher. And he spends too much time all drilling and inviting. You know, his girlfriend works for JP Morgan, the black girl. She works for JP Morgan, so she's a wrong one too. Yeah, it should be. What do you reckon? O'Hara Davis vs Barroso. This is an interesting fight, right? So Barroso, correct me if I'm wrong, but he gave Rory Romero a hard fight, right? And now O'Hara Davis is fighting for the world title, and I think Davis is like 3-1 favorite, something like that. Barroso looks about 65 though. It's a very weird one. I've never rated O'Hara as a world class fighter, so actually I think it's an even fight. I like to see Alvarez vs Benavidez, 50-50. If it will ever happen, I can't see Alvarez handles taking that risk. Is there any real money in it? That's the question. Well, he's not a big enough name, Benavidez. I mean, how old is Alvarez now? He's like 33 or 30. I don't know. How old is he? You know, I reckon he's probably got about 5 to 10 fights left, and he wants big money. I reckon Gay J either beats Wallin in a one-sided points victory or knocks him out late. I think that's a fair assessment. And it will certainly give Gay J the points. I don't think Wallin has the strength to hurt Gay J. You know? 17 likes. Come on, people. It's free. Hit the like button. Yes. My boy Acoustics always remembers. Yeah, hit the like, bro, because it protects the channel, bro. Thank you. Alex Fella, Wilder's Park will be another Luis Ortiz situation. Park will be well ahead on points and get pop banged by the Alabama Slammer straight right. It's very possible. I mean, obviously, Parker's been dropped. Parker's been stopped, including by Big Joe Joyce. The main issue is Wilder's like 40, right? And that's a worry. And there's something weird going on there with Joseph Parker. It's like he looked quite good in the last 2 fights, and he's like Tyson Fury's big friend. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Milan, the only way all drilling Wallin gets win is by KO. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. The power possibly won't let Gay J win with that much money involved. Right, and that's basically what I think. Even if I don't think Wallin's a big enough puncher, it's possible, but it's not impossible. But he's not a finisher. You know, he hurt Gasayev in his last fight, but he didn't jump on him. I think Gay J will be protected And if it does go to distance, Wallin will lose. We'll get the source of the H1 KOs. Yeah, nice one, man. A guy posted in a boxing WhatsApp group yesterday. Yeah, my boy, the doctor, was saying about how, for most of the big fights, you put them all as in stoppage, you get a good price. I'm going to look at that because Miller, Dubon, I'd expect that to end in stoppage with Miller. You got Gage, Wallin. The problem is that Gage is gun shy now, but it's a 12-rounder. I expect to win. Wilder, Parker, yeah, you expect that. Okay. Bivol, right? If he's who's he fighting now? Lyndon Arthur. Bivol hasn't stopped anyone for like about 4 years, but Lyndon is such a level below him. And then there's the other one. Optaya Zorro, that's got to be a KO. Mark Demori, that's got to be a KO. Yeah, my boy Nang, 2-9-4-2. What's up, Joey? I'm okay, brother. Cal Chance says Benavidez is Bomavidez. Don't they love Latino? These Latino fights over there? Over where? I don't know, man. It sells. Boxing is very big in the Hispanic community. Benavidez vs. Morrell is the best fight at 168. Neither of them excite me. By that I mean from a personality standpoint, Gay Juice J. Sam Stroller beast. That's base beautiful bear. Well, Sam Stroller. I don't believe me talking to Sam. Sam's a big fan of the channel. Which is the best fight in the day of reckoning? COD. Good question. For me, the most interesting one, weirdly, is either Jarrell Miller vs. Daniel Dubois, which I believe is mispriced, or Parker vs. Wilder. They're the two biggest fights. Apart from that, I believe Bivol will rinse Arthur. Optai will destroy Zorro. Gage vs. Wally won't be an interesting fight. It'll be interesting, but it won't be an exciting fight. Sorry. So yeah, the best fight is either Parker vs. Wilder. In fact, that's a super fight. Or Miller vs. David Duquette. Parker doesn't seem the same since the Joyce fight. He was shy in his comeback and then fought 2 bums. His resistance is gone, but Wilder can't box. So I disagree with you. I actually thought Parker boxed very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, that Simon guy he was fighting wasn't all that, but I thought he did perform well, actually. If I had to bet my life on it, and this is how you judge a fight, and this is where I made a mistake on the Sunny. The way you judge a fight, honestly, you go, if I had to bet my life on it, who would win? And I would have gone for Rodriguez, but I went for Sunny. But so if I had to bet my life on it, I bet on Wilder will land a shot at some point. But at 5.5, that's an interesting fight. How did that Joker get killed by that Joker uppercut Jake Paul through? Oh, you mean what's his name? Emmanuel August or Andre August? It wasn't a bad shot, but I don't care about this low-level boxing, man. You think Taylor vs. Castle will happen again? Who wins? I don't think it will happen again. I think Taylor knows he's coming to the end of his career. He's 32, and I think he's looking for big fights. I don't think he considers Catterall big enough, unless Catterall wins a world title. Then it changes. Parker's best performance was against Chisora. His second fight, he was very impressive. As soon as he looked down, he's never been that great. It's actually quite embarrassing that people will say he's a world heavyweight champion. They squeaked past Ruiz in a fight that many thought he didn't win, and Joseph has never had a super performance. Oh, okay. We got my boy Raheem. Oh, God bless, £20. Thank you, brother. That's very generous, man. That's really appreciated. Thank you, brother. God bless you. I hope you're well. I hope you're looking forward to the fights. I hope you're enjoying the live. You know, me fans are the best. Forget about Ricky Hatton's fans. The Chill B fans are number one. Number one. So thank you, brother. That's much appreciated. It's very generous, man. Very, very generous, man. Very generous. Thank you, brother. Right. Calchez, Parker's one of Fury's global buddies. Well, this is where it gets interesting. I think I'm going to make a video on it, right? Why is Joseph Parker being in Morecambe for like 2 years when he's got young kids and a wife in New Zealand? Think about it. Why would you do that? Remember, he has been investigated to be part of an international meth ring. It's very interesting. I'm going to do a video on it, man. Pierce Brosnan, Tex Cobb is one of the toughest guys in pro boxing. He's also one of the funniest guys, man. Look, it's funny you mentioned that because I got a book that I was given called Boxing Quotations. This is really old, man, by Harry Mullen. You know the old boxing. He's got, and there is, right, a Tex Cobb chapter, man, because I can't see that well, but he said some funny things. Do you think you'll have a rematch with Larry Holmes? He goes, nah. I don't think Larry's hands could take the abuse. He did a lot of movies as well. He's been in a lot of movies, Tex Cobb. Tex Cobb was super, really super, man. Extremely tough. He was a kickboxer as well. He wasn't that fast or that skilled or that hard punching, but his heart and his chin was super. Oh, Nevian Pakic, the guy that knocked down Tyson Fury. AJ is so tense because you can't get up to funny business in Saudi. He's frustrated. Well, that's a good point. Do you know what? I had one of my fans, I can't remember the name, I apologize, was in the press conference, the original press conference, when Gerald Miller and Gay J were going at it, right? And Gay J started slagging off Gerald Miller's mother. And Gerald goes, we know you're not built like that, man. You know, implying he was into batty business. But yeah, I think it's a serious crime in Saudi to get into batty business. But you know, I don't know if is Ben Haney there. You know, his boyfriend. Going to do a big parlay for the card. Tell us, brother. Tell us what you're going to go for. I'm quite interested in this stoppage thing. I'm going to have a look into it. Lloyd Hunnigan, says Cowboy Washers, best boxer in the last 40 years. Lloyd Hunnigan was a super boxer. I used to see him all the time at Bethnal Green in York Hall, and he's very, he's chatty. He'll have a laugh. He dresses like a pimp. Is he the best? I don't agree with that. He's there. He's there in the top 5 or 10, but I don't believe he's the best. His winning against Don Curry is super, but Don Curry was kind of overrated, and he got smashed by McCallum and other guys. They thought Don would be the next big champion, and Hunnigan beat him up, and that's one of the best performances, obviously, of a British boxer. But he still got beaten by Jorge Vaca, and Mark Brilliant really did a number on him. You remember when he shaved half his head? But yeah, I mean, Lloyd is a super fighter. He also he got attacked by Sylvester Mitty. After a fight, he got attacked by no, not Sylvester Mitty. It was someone else. Adrian, I can't remember. Someone tell me. He got attacked in the dressing room. Gutter Danny, what's up, my brother? It's super to see you as always. Is Ben Haney over in Saudi with Gage? I haven't seen it, so because you're not allowed to share rooms with men. They're not into batty business. At this point. Who do you think is the face of boxing? Now, I've seen this spoken about before, right? Now, firstly, what does that mean, the face of boxing? The biggest name boxer. I don't even think it's Canelo. That's what's usually rolled out, but Canelo's big in America and obviously Mexico, but he's not a global superstar. To me, the biggest name will usually be the best heavyweight, Tyson Fury. I don't know. I mean, his fight against Ngannou was a letdown in terms of pay-per-view buys. The problem is boxing has been taken off, domestic TV and free TV. So now it's become like a minority sport. And as if you went out to the average guy in England and goes, do you know who Sal Alvarez is, Canelo? They'd be like, no, they wouldn't. So I think boxing is a niche sport now. I have a feeling Parker will take a dive versus Wilder. That's Wilder's speciality. Fixed fights, cherry picking. Yeah, but there is something weird about him being on the Fury camp, and like I said, he's deliberately not going back to New Zealand because apparently there is some investigation into him for meth dealing. Oh wait, man. 1 minute, I've got to say thanks to all my peeps. Yeah. First of all, we already said Raheem. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Dr. FMG, $30 Aussie 99. Merry Christmas on behalf of the funds. I love me Aussie funds. Aussie guys are real. They're serious. Gutter dandy. $10. Merry Christmas, Chubby. Thank you, man. This is so generous, man. I'm humbled. Like KJ. No, I'm not fucking, man. But that is so generous, man. And thank you so much, guys. Much appreciation, man. Cal Ches, MTK, meth ring. Now you're hitting on something. And you remember Peter Fury was involved in that. So there is, remember, you look back at 2001 and more recently, 5-6 years ago, that Joseph Parker was being investigated for international. So I'm not talking just New Zealand, international meth ring. And one of my fans, my boy Taylor, said that. My boy Taylor, what's up, man? My boy Taylor has also pointed this out, that there is an international meth ring going on. And I'm going to do a video on this. And, it's... there's DK. Where's DK, right? He's meant to be one of the most wanted guys, and he hasn't been nicked. There's Peter Fury. He's involved in the ring of meth dealing. There is Joseph Parker, who's suspected of being involved in international meth ring, and there are articles to back this up. Something very odd is going on. Thank you, guys. How good is David Benavidez? Man. He's all right, bro, but I'm not going to get excited yet. Parker and Fury are associates of DK, right? And there's not only coke. Yayo is not the only drug, right? The meth is massive. I've never done meth. Has anyone done meth? What does it do, man? It's like speed, right? It's like smoking speed. Word on the street. Okay, this is interesting. Dr. FMG, thank you, by the way, so much for the generous donation. Thank you, brother. Much love. Word on the street is that Parker is mixed up with guys who transport the devil's dandruff. Gypsy camps are a safe haven. Well, there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason why Joseph Parker, the father of, 4 kids, hasn't been back to New Zealand for 2 years. Why would you abandon your kids and your wife and all that? There's something odd going on. There is I don't even know how, he managed to stay in England for that long, right? What kind of visa do you get to stay in England that long? But thank you, man. That's very interesting, man. Prince D, have a good evening, Chubby. Look forward to your future visits. God bless you. Oh, thank you, brother. And to you too, brother. Great to have you on the show. You can get... job in Saudi. I said I behead my sister if she was a thought. Maybe Ann Pakic, almost knocked out. Tyson Fury. Appears AJ arrived in Saudi for his camp as late as possible. Is Ben Haney there? I mean, obviously, AKA Skins isn't there. Too bad that arguably the top boxer heavyweight right now, Zhang, is not on the squad. I completely agree. If there was one guy, you know, you want to get all the best fight heavyweights, and they've done a great job, but you know, you want to get the big bang Zhang. I didn't think he was bought, maybe, but then again, he's there's. If you look at his Instagram, there's a lot of stuff with Pacquiao, and there's a lot of Masonic stuff. So I don't know, man. Not sure about Gage fight outcome bet, but going to go Oppenheimer KO. Yeah, of course, man. Thinking about doing Ergovich around 1 to 3. Yeah, I'll probably leave alone Devon Miller out of the parlay since there are so many unknowns in the fight. I get it. Ergovich, I looked at it today in 1 to 3 of his Maury. Maury's, you know, he's 42, man. He's not a total bum, but David Gay knocked him out in a round. 1 to 3 is 1.5, so that's 2 to 1 on. Oppenheimer KO's only 1.2, right? So which is 5 to 1 on. So you're not winning a lot of money from that, but it seems comfortable, right? It seems comfortable, man. A few other outcomes. Yeah, I might go for something mad. I might go for Bill KO, Oppenheimer KO, Ergovich KO, maybe Gage KO, Miller KO. The difficult fight is the Parker Wilder fight. The Parker Wilder fight. That's interesting. Again, I'm just scrolling down. Merry Christmas on behalf of the fan. Thank you, brother. That's so generous. Again, Merry Christmas, Chubby. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Thank you, guys. Boxing's become niche, right? Only boxing fans know who Canelo is, and only Brits know Tyson Fury. Well, I mean, Tyson Fury, you know, got some reasonable press in America, but boxing is a niche sport, as you said. And, you know, the Ngannou fight sold rubbish, man. Why else, Nivian Pakic, why else would he move from sunny New Zealand to Morecambe? That whole thing's weird. And there's rumors of all kinds of cuckolding sickness. I mean, but abandoning your children, your little children, for 2 years, that makes no sense. I'm beginning to believe this. My boy Taylor told me there's something going on there with an international meth cartel. Oh, Liam in Chains. What's up, brother? What? Hi, Chubby. I've just got my first boyfriend. I've never been happy. He has a massive quarry. Come on, man. Don't talk like this, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody gone quiet on women's boxing since His Excellency gobbled up the mouth. Well, thankfully, to give some respect to Saudi and Turkey Al Sheikh, they've not got any women's, you know, fights on there because they're so bad, man. So bad, man. JSB group for what, brother? Oh, Yakub. I've done. Hey, Yakub. Yakub, you invented the evil white man. How do you feel about your creation? I've done meth. What did it do, man? Tell me about it, man. The Wild Bull King, fraudly, I guess it's Tyson Fury. Alexander Usyk is a close second when it comes to popularity. My boy Mark. It makes my skin crawl that grown men in allegedly the toughest sport in the world thank their paymasters like sub-slaves before every interview. Sickening stuff. It is. Actually, that's a super point. It's kind of cringe when you get these guys going, oh, before I say anything, they go, oh, so Tyson, you're gonna win your next fight. Before I say anything, I want to thank Turkey Al Sheikh. They're being bought. They're brown nosers. It is sickening. I agree. It is sickening. My boy Health is Wealth, 199. Thank you, brother. The funds want to see bag work from the show. I might do it at one time. I mean, I'm a bit out of shape at the moment. You know. I got a gut feeling, says Gutter Danny, that Wallin is going to befuddle Gage with his lefty counter, but yeah, he's a southpaw, and get the upset, scuffling the fight with the Wilder and the Presser. I just think money rules. And that's one of the biggest problems. And he will be difficult, but his lack of pop, I think, will let him down. Alex wants to thank Turkey on milkshake. A fit crackhead bird actually wants to date me. Like, what? I mean, how bad is a habit, brother? I mean, I would suggest it's not something good to get into. It's up to you if you want to, take care of business, but it doesn't sound like a long-term thing, brother. Inversion, there's been a great live. I hope to go soon. Thank you. I have to go soon. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Inversion. God bless you, man. Take care, brother. Yakub, my man, Yakub, who invented the evil white devil. Meth, you don't really feel like roller coaster felt like other drugs, but it gets you bare horny. That's why the Batman's like it. Okay, so it makes you do twisted sexual stuff, right? My boy Taylor, everyone's looking forward to Saturday. I hope we won't disappoint. I mean, listen, I don't agree with the Saudi buying all these fights, but if they're going to make the big fights, I'll take it because boxing is corrupt anyway. So, yeah. I'm not dead yet. Somebody said about boxing, it's the only sport where the lions are ruled by the rats. Boxing's been one of the most corrupt sports for years, and one of the reasons is that there's no real regulation. Yeah, despite what they say, and the British Boxing Board of Control are also corrupt. Turkey out of shape. Have you seen his Instagram? He keeps on posting his pictures of him, like I said, like with glasses like this, and he's got this beard, this Lionel Richie haircut. I respect Mr. Excellence and his policy on LGBT. Fuck yeah. Everyday habit, methadone in the arm too. No lime or body. Blood clot. How do you get involved with a girl like that, man? That's no good, brother. That's no good, brother. I've never gone out with a crackhead. I've gone out with some coke holes, and that's difficult enough. But crack, woof. Yeah, that's serious business, man. Alex wants to big up Mr. Mohammed bin Salman and Prince Khalid bin Abdul Aziz. We thank him. We thank these guys. My closest contact with meth was watching Breaking Bad bring back Mandrax. Yeah, Mandrax was like am I right? It was like a legal product, and people used to raid pharmacies, right? And steal Mandrax and Quaaludes as well. I don't know what Quaaludes do, but in the 70s they were really popular. I don't know what happened there, brother. Gay J will not do MMA in case you get oh, hold on. I'm easily amused, man. Tyson, the Wild Bull King 40. Nevian, AJ will be getting grounded and pounded by men. Yes, that'll be his dream. I think people are looking too much into Walid's chances. Okay. We saw Walid become more stationary, letting the fight with Brazil, Gasev, so be a prime target for Gage. Well, yes, and I the thing about Walid is his main claim to fame is giving Tyson a difficult fight, but Tyson was very badly cut and had to protect it. He lacks fire. That's the problem. Oh, my boy Aro. Chat has that grass degenerate Jim McDonald boxing been in a lifetime? No, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him for ages, man. The Brad quitter. Taylor, Walid has no chance against Gage. They're just hyping him up so that Gage's win looks good. It's one of those fights where afterwards we'll be like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You know, I knew it. I knew it. He had no chance. He just seems, he struggled against, what's that Polish guy? The Polish journeyman guy. He struggled against him. I think Gage will win comfortably, right? But I'd like Wallin to win. Oh God, stop, Papa. Taylor, hit the like, folks. Yeah, hit the like. Remember, that's very kind, man. It's free, and it protects the channel from haters, hyenas, evil people. God damn it, Mandrax is a British version of Ludes. Oh, they're pretty good and not physically. Did you ever take them, brother? I've never heard of anyone who's taken Quaaludes or Mandrax, but I remember they were really big in the 70s, right? Like, the problem is, there's some of the best drugs are legal pharmaceuticals, Vicodin, OxyContin, but now they got fentanyl, and that's causing all kinds of problems, man. Michael Maloney says Gage does Wallin in 3 rounds. He's really. When was the last time Gage knocked someone out early, though? When was the last time Gage knocked someone out? I think he's gun shy, even against a bum like Wallin. Bill Cosby was a bad advert for Quaaludes. That's probably the thing. Bill Cosby was stitched up. He did something wrong. He stepped out of line because he was like America's daddy, and they pushed him so much, and then suddenly they turned on him. Obviously, he's a wrong one, Papa Legbear says, "Stop talking about like it's real. What the show?" Yeah, I mean, I get it. How many fights are fake? Tell me what you think, brother. AKA Skid. AKA Skinsby, Isaac Lowe, Battle of Brandos, make it happen, Turkey Al Booty Shake. Right, so AJ is too gun shy. If he goes in like a pussy, he'll win on points. I just the question is, has Wally's only got a 50% stoppage rate, right? Which for a heavyweight is very poor. I don't know, brother. Mandrax was so addictive. Withdrawal killed you. Your subs are useless. I don't believe withdrawal killed you, man. Come on, man. Trust Martin was the last time he knocked out someone in the first. Well, it wasn't. Was it the second round? I think it was the second round. But yeah, he hasn't knocked anyone out early for ages, and he's very careful. I don't believe Gage will. If he knocks out Wallin, it'll be later. You reckon the Saudis will get scared to give it to AJ in the junior witter for a Christmas gift? No, the sheikhs will be lining up to take a dump on him. Cosby was mixing Luz and GHB into women's alcoholic beverages. It's a bad combination. Did he pull that? I'm so sorry to say, Chubby. A low life Jim McDonald was in TalkSport chat saying all sorts about you and your followers. Scumbag Gross. You know what? I don't care about him. People can say what they want about my channel. I'm not. It's up to him. He's always, he causes, he causes chaos wherever he goes. I bet back in the day, Double Turkey was proper top shit. He had the money. All of them, for F's sake. Karen, listen to your line subs. So you think they're all fake? What do you think will happen, though, bro? He knocked out Martin in 2 rounds. That's right, 2 rounds. You reckon Turkey Al-Bati man will top AJ? He'll take a dump in his mouth, man. Lloyd Hogan win. Oh, okay. We talked about Lloyd earlier. He's Don Curry's the best winner of Brit across the pond the last 50 years. Yes, it was. He was 6-1. We've had other good wins. I think Kell Brook, Tyson Fury, Calzaghe. it was a very long odds. But I think Don Co's overrated, man. What's the deal with Jim and Don? I don't know, man. I don't know. He pops up now and again, and he's got a channel. I don't really know. I don't get these like big beefs, you know. Google Mandrax withdraw. Are you dumb? No, I'm not dumb. I'm not just a pretty face either. I'm more than a pretty face. It kills you. Everybody knows. What? So you're saying a legal drug will kill you on withdrawal? I don't know, man. Jay McDonald has knickers and twists because Triple blocked him. He has no life and is always in chats talking trash about other YouTubers. Yeah, I'm not interested in him, man. I don't care, man. People can slag me off. That's fine, man. I'm going to put some money on Wallin anyway. It's 3-1. The win is 3-1 or 4.0. Gay J is a way of coming up small and big moments later. I just think the problem is that I think the money is in a Gay J win. It has been a Gay J win. And that's why they will do everything to get the Gay J win. The original Jim McDonald's sound, I think he's being targeted by guys the upset. Again, I don't get involved in this kind of back and forth nonsense and YouTube and blah, blah, whatever, man. I don't know where all the other wrong-uns are. Triple Venables, and I don't care, man. I don't care, man. RO goes, yeah, 3-1 is a good price for sure. What, for Wallin? I might put like a 5 on it or a 10 on it just to make it interesting. But I just can't believe that the powers that be would allow Wallin to win. They'll buy the ref, they'll buy the judges. That's what I think will happen, in my opinion. Okay, we've got to pause here. So I just want to say the pause here, right? Firstly, Raheem, £20. God bless. Thank you so much. Dr. FMG, $30.99 Aussie dollars. Merry Christmas. Thank you, brother. Gutter Danny, $10. Merry Christmas, Triple. Health is wealth. $1.99. The fans want to see bad work from the Triple Boss. Yeah, I've heard about that. I might give them some of my skills, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you guys. It's very generous. All right, I'm going to have £50 at threes. Really? That's a brave bet. That's a brave bet. I just think that the corruption will stop you bet. I'm going to put a small bet on just to make it interesting because it'd be fun to see Wallin win. I heard Eddie is scared of Gay J fighting Wilder. Yeah, well, that's for sure. And Wallin is likely to win this one, and therefore Wilder fight is delayed or cancelled. Yeah, but where does Gay J go after losing to Otto, the oil driller? The oil driller Wallin. That's the issue, man. I was going to watch along after the show. I'll do it after the show, man, because I want to concentrate on the fights because they're so big and so interesting. And I'm going to put some money on it. Like I said, Papa Labour, 3. All right. Withdrawal of the drug can result in death. We're still talking about Mandrax. It should be carried out in a hospital. Initial withdrawal symptoms are headaches and severe cramps followed by Googled it for you, dummy. Thank you for calling me a dummy. I mean, I haven't looked at it, but it's just... And also, there's a difference between the possibility of withdrawal and it's small and how dangerous it is. Yeah, that people die from all kinds of legal drugs every day, man. Do you know what? Some research has said that the biggest cause of death in the United States is medical negligence, where people get given the wrong drug, right? So, should be. What's your thoughts on Miller putting on Gage? You know, I quite like Jarrell. he's got fairly good chat. My thoughts are that they are probably building up a Miller Gage fight. But then again, they've attacked Miller before. You know, he was going to fight Gage, and you could see Joshua was intimidated. I don't know, man. I don't know. I recently noticed what he said about Dubam and AJ Hands research these PDs. Yes, look at Joshua's hands, and look at David Dubum's hands, and look at the welts, the lesions, right, all over their hands. That is a well-known side effect of HGH, that the bony parts will, and you can see it also on Gage's feet, on his knees, and they get these lesions and growths, right? And Gage goes, oh, it's from street fighting. Oh, how on earth could you have that many lesions that change all the time from street fighting? It's utter bullshit. Papa says we're all dummies. Okay, fair enough. Miller, not PC, I like him. Yeah, I mean, characters are always welcome, you know, in sport and boxing, you know. I just he obviously got, you know, taken care of, failed in the test. The question is he aligned? Is he aligned? Is he aligned with the powers that be? I see Big Femi fighting. I watched that backward chart of WBA getting in line for Alexander Usyk. Really? You think they would go that low? I'm surely not. I mean, Char is just like a bum. He's about 50. He looks like an aging escort, you know. Surely he's not a big enough name, man. Never understood why Femi concentrates on muscle so much. They don't help you win fights. Yes and no. Like, weights, and if you do it right, will definitely give you a power advantage. When I was on Dynamo, yeah, I did a lot of weights, and the strength and the power, it was extraordinary. So I don't totally agree. Miller's belly is taking edge. He's got HGH belly. And Miller's taking everything, man. Like, come along. I've been training 2 hours daily and running. How I don't look like these dudes? Because you haven't got the supplements. The supplements, brother. Gage is a one-way rematch. A one-way rematch because Otto, if Gage loses, he gets another shot. If one loses, tough luck. So AJ can afford to lose one. Okay, I didn't know that, and it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Gage, Nevian Pakic says Gage gained like 30 pounds of lean muscle in a few years after turnover. Right, but the funny thing is, you go to BoxRec, right, and over Christmas, over 6 weeks between 2 fights, he put on about 13 pounds of raw muscle in 6 weeks. You go to any bodybuilder and say, is that normal? No. Can you do that without drugs? No. And they will say, even with drugs, that's virtually impossible. I mean the average, right? The average, the most natural muscle you can put on is about 2 pounds in that time, not 13 pounds. Yeah. Right, Chubby. Gage looks shook. You think Dylan will return? It's quite weird because blood clot. Dylan has been very silent, and I believe he is preparing. He's preparing a legal case against being banned. Weight works, but you got to do it properly. You got to push them weights hard and fast. But believe me, you can definitely put on a lot of power if you do weights a certain way. If you build purely to put on big muscles, right? To put on like huge, and all you're doing, you're doing like a few reps like that, then no, you'll run out of gas. You'll still hit hard, but you'll run out of gas. But if you do a certain weights fast but hard, you will build explosive muscle. Yeah. Gage's on the juice. Yeah, of course, man. Google bare knuckle fights. The hands look normal. Gage is right. It's ridiculous to fame the claim, oh, it's street fights. Now listen, man. If you got in so many street fights, that your hands are covered in calluses, you would have smashed people up, especially a big guy like him, man. Yeah, my boy Michael Maloney, he's got this crack hole who wants some of that Corey. She likes me, yeah. Yeah, bro. I would suggest it's not a positive partner to get hold of, man. Yeah, it took Gage a year to professional at the Olympics. So you basically you're suggesting you took the time off to be what's the word? To be PD'd up. Yeah, definitely. But also, this woman that used to be on the board of UCAD was I did a video on this on an old channel. She was a tester at the London Olympics, and she lives right near Gage, and she is from the same tribe as Gage, Yoruba Nigerian. What do you know about that? Well, I think that is that, brother. Do you know somehow will someone clear himself and then get something back? I believe so. I believe he's got enough money to build a decent legal case. Yeah. Yeah, right. Gage was he was living in a middle class area in Watford, right? There was no other witnesses to his street fight. Yeah, imagine, right? Gage is going, I was on the street fight. So where are these people he dropped and hammered, right? Where are the people that were involved in that fight? Why aren't they talking to the papers? Because it's nonsense. It's because it's HGH. It's human growth hormone that has created the lesions on his hands. It's pathetic, man. My boy. Prince Patel's fighting for the IBO title in Ghana. Yeah, so actually. Reckon him and Sonny would get on a hand card. Certainly Patel speaks well. I asked him to come on the live. He didn't answer me, whereas Sonny did. Yeah, I mean, the problem is now, so Baron Jiggers has given up the titles, right? So Sonny could technically fight for them shortly. What I don't know what weight Prince Patel's at, though. That's the thing. Yeah. Hello. We have your money is in the account. Yeah, you're well known to be fortunate. Yeah, he's doing it in a better way than Ben. That's for sure. He just goes quiet and doesn't talk about it. Oh, you mean Dillian? He'll then magically appear back, and most would have forgot. I believe that's exactly what's going to happen. Gage Mummy then moved to Golders Green, real tough area. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. And also that person I told you about, I can't remember her name, but she was on the UCAB board, and she did testing on the Olympics, 2012 Olympics, where Gage was at, lived right next to him. Big Meech must be secretly admiring Parker. He wants to be him. I don't know about Parker. I don't know. Is Sonny coming on the show tonight? You come on. You doing no videos tonight? You doing no videos? No, Sonny, give him credit. I'll give credit where it's due. Sonny said, yeah, I'll come on the show when I come back from Saudi. And you know what? Like I said, Sonny's got that good side and that bad side. The good side, you know, I respect a lot. I like. The bad side disappoints me. But yeah, you know, he's got more guts than most people. I'll tell you that for sure. Just like Huey, shades of Ali Fury. You remember when big fat Mick Hennessy said, Huey Fury had shades of Ali. He's another one that's disappeared for 2 years. Huey Fury. He's another one that's disappeared for 2 years. Is he serving a silent man? And people say, how do they work, these silent mans? Well, this is how they work. So they get tested positive, right, by UCAD or VAR or whatever, and they'll say, listen, okay, we'll have an agreement. I won't challenge you. I won't take you to court, because you've got to have money to legal action is a rich man's game. I'd be like, okay, I'll tell you what, I tested positive, so I won't take you to court, but you are not allowed to release. You're not allowed to release any information about my failed test. That's how they work, man. Sunday's in a bad place now. What meaningful fights could you have now? That's the problem with those the lighter weights, you know. Huey with his skill is flicking out jabs. And don't know I'll follow that with a Tyson Fury shuffle. I mean, he's only still 29, man. Hopefully he's got his man strength. Just watched KJ after long, tense argument with Miller and Saudi. Yeah, I watched that too. Miller really had him wound up. Gage is burning up mental energy over things you shouldn't be thinking about. But he does try to get away from Gage, so I'll just deal with his fight one at a time. But also there's one of me fans, I can't remember which one, I apologize, said, look at the press conference. There's the original press conference, and Miller and Gage are rowing, right? And Gage starts talking about Miller's mother. And he says to him, shut the F up. We know you're not built like that. Yeah. Basically implying that he's not into women. Yeah. Hugh Fury should be sponsored by Chris. So yeah, there's enormous zits on his back, man. Gage, I school Miller. I'm his landlord. Yeah. He worked for me on my undercard haters. Obviously, Gage's got a lot more money than Miller. But all right, guys, look, I'm going to turn this in, right? I've really enjoyed it, right? And as I said, my boy Raheem, £20. God bless. Thank you, man. Dr. FMG, 30.99 Oz. Merry Christmas. Got to Danny, my boy in the US, $10. Health is wealth. 199. I appreciate you all, man, and thank you so much. I'll pump out some videos, and it's always great to talk to the fans, man. Always great to talk to the fans. So we'll just do a couple more comments, man. Oro, hand on heart, Chubby. Are you glad Sonny got beat? Okay, this is a good question. And what are your thoughts on Sonny arguing with that geezer in the park over there, boss? So, was I glad Sonny got beat? No, actually. Sonny, he showed guts to come on the show, and yeah, he tried to dox me, stitch me up, but you know, he showed some guts, and there's a very likable side to him. Unfortunately, there's a negative side to him. The argument over the dogs, I don't agree with at all. I was very disappointed with Sonny. Some people say he got small man syndrome, whatever, but no. I mean, I had him in a couple of accumulators, so yeah, I wanted him to win. Cheers, Chubby. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Miller, all the way. Peace in the Middle East. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I look forward to it. Thank you, brothers. Love you all. No homo. And it's great to see you guys. And thank you for all the generosity. Peace in the Middle East.